Well, welcome back everybody to hot and steamy Florida. My name's Andrew and you're watching the Kelley's Country Life. So today is, well, tropical storm preparation day. Again, we just did this, but because this storm is showing almost a direct path route to us, we're going to take this one a little more serious than the last one that went in way west of us, but we still caught a lot of bands off of it. Now here's the thing, I've been back and forth on how much preparation I'm going to do. Been watching the storm for probably the last week. The last 2 days, the path, well, let me back up. Before that, it kept moving further and further east from us, the center line of the path. Good. You'd much rather be on the west side than the east side of a storm. East side's the big side with all the rain bands. Well, then over the last 2 days, it started shifting back to where it was getting very close to being directly dead center line on top of us. I wake up today, which is the day before the storm's supposed to hit, it started shifting back east again. So confusing. So I've been back and forth on how much time and effort I'm going to put into preparations today. And I've decided I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go ahead and do a decent amount of preparations because I may wake up tomorrow, which will be a little too late, and it may be done shifted right back to us. So that's today's videos. We're going to prep the house. We are also going to prep the storm shelter. A lot of y'all been watching that build series here lately. We've done some more things since the last video I posted a few weeks ago. I want to show you that. We've got more stuff to do to it today. Kind of go ahead and staging it up, prepping it. Because people probably wondering, why are you getting in a storm shelter for a tropical storm? Well, we live in a camper over there right now until the house is built. So we take any storm like that serious because it's not fun being in a wiggly jiggly camper all night long with wind blowing, rain hitting the side. It's kind of an unnerving feeling. And what you have to watch out more with these storms than anything is potential spin up of tornadoes anytime you get a tropical system in. So I'd rather be in the storm shelter, even if we only got to ride it out for a few hours. So that's what we're going to do. Let's prep. Let's get everything ready. We're going to do some tractor work. We're going to get up on scaffold. And like I said, we're probably going to finish the day up in the storm shelter. Got some stuff I want to show y'all for that anyways. Should be an all over the place but fun episode. Thanks for watching. All right, so believe it or not, we've had 15 inches of rain in the last week and a half. I kid you not, 15 inches. One rainstorm last week gave us 3 inches. That's a heck of a lot in one storm. And we come home a couple nights ago. We were out at a 4th of July get-together. And we seen on the radar that it rained over this way, but we didn't realize how much. I dumped out over 2.5 inches out of that storm. And it's starting to create a heck of a problem that we have to address today because we got more rain coming. So I have screwed all this tin up from our tornado damaged pole barn that blew down. Basically, so when water drops off, it doesn't beat this sand out. But we're getting so much rain here lately, it's washing the sand out everywhere in the yard. And y'all can't see how much sand is missing. I mean, there's hollow cavities everywhere until you get down here. This really puts it in perspective. And we've got to address this ASAP. Look at how much dirt has washed away from around the foundation. That's worrisome. I don't want the foundation shifting. I don't want none of this water getting up underneath it because then I wind up with cracked concrete everywhere. So we've got to address that now. I'm going to unscrew all this. Just unloaded the tractor bucket and we're going to push some dirt up, pack it in nice and tight because it's just going to keep happening until eventually I get the house done to the point I can put gutters on, and we're a long ways away from that. So over here, same story, washing out bad. So now what we're going to do is pull all this tin up, drag it out in the yard, and start packing dirt in. Then I'm dreading this. I think I'm going to pull all these boards down. I bought more plastic. We're going to double the plastic up on this. I've got some more ideas on how to protect the house. Now I done went to town this morning, got all my non-ethanol gas for generators. I've got to also test those. I may change the oil in them. Can't remember where they're at on that. And it's just kind of prep to get everything ready. We got plenty of water and all that other stuff that typically sells out first. Again, this is a tropical storm, but did you hear how much rain I said we've had recently? Just 15 inches in the last week and a half. The ground is saturated. The number one worry that I have with a tropical storm is the wind that comes with it. It's not bad, but when you're getting 60, 70 mile an hour winds, you have ground that is sopping wet and saturated. Trees go down left and right. You do not want wind after you get this much rain and the ground is wet. So we could be without power potentially for days. You just never know. It just depends on how this hits us. We may not lose power once. We might be without power for 3 days. Either scenario, we're completely prepared for. This is Florida. We're used to this. We've got it figured out over the years. I've taken enough showers in the river and been without power for days and days. We have figured out how to prepare ourselves and be ready to go. Let's get started. Enjoy this. Welcome to Florida. That's a big boy. That is a really big boy. All right, well, now that the tin is up, I can see I've got junk everywhere from, well, doing construction, all kinds of construction debris down here. So, this is a good time to use something that one of y'all sent me a while back. Mr. Donald sent me this. It's called a groundskeeper rake. I've never seen one before. I really like the way the tines are. It looks like if you were to be doing leaves and get them stuck on there, you could flip it over, get them right off. But I told him that I was going to save this to use on this sand out here. So I need to get all this trash, nails, everything else that's fell down in this dirt out, but I don't want to pull all my dirt out. That's what I hate about a traditional rake. Big wide blades, they pull everything with it. I would like for this little fingers to go through the dirt, find this stuff, but leave my dirt. So I told you I'd try it, and hopefully y'all appreciate whenever I do little reviews and things like this. I'm not getting paid to do this. This was the generosity of a subscriber that sent it to me, and I just love reviewing things. I love tools. Sometimes I review things that I buy with my own money. Sometimes I review things that a company sends me. Sometimes it's things that y'all send me. So hopefully y'all enjoy that, because I really like tinkering. I really like devices, tools, all that stuff. And when I find something that's pretty cool, I just like to show it off. So let's check this out. See, right there, okay? It just pulled a nail up out of the dirt. That's what I was hoping for, but it's not pulling all my dirt everywhere. That's where I think this is going to be perfect. Look right here. Another nail. So far, so good. Well, not good, I'm finding nails, but I guess good that I'm getting them out of here. Boy, I'm in rush mode now. Radar is blowing up, it's starting to rain, and I'm a long ways from finished. All right, I'll give you a quick tour of what I've done. I apologize, I've had to do a lot of work off camera. The radar is blowing up bad. The storm was just upgraded to a hurricane. So I've just really been having to get with it. And hey, this is a point to where I got to put the camera down and get work done. So let me show you what's going on real quick, because I still got to get the storm shelter, and we've got a nasty, what looks like outer band coming our way quickly. So as far as inside, just flipped everything down to where nothing can pick up or blow away. I have grabbed a lot of stuff and already hauled up to the building. Like I said, ladders, fans, anything that the wind could pick up. I'm still going to jump up top real quick and screw down a couple pieces of OSB that are laying up there. And, oop, hear that thunder? Here it comes. I still got a lot more stuff to grab. I'm probably going to have to work for several more hours into the dark tonight to kind of get ready. This got me really behind, but as y'all can see, I've got 2 layers of plastic up. I rearranged all my boards to where the plastic wouldn't stretch out and rip. Those boards make a heck of a difference. I'm trying to remember which subscriber recommended that. I think it might have been Shane, and it was a good idea. It really works. So as far as this side goes, I got the tin back up, screwed in really tight, holding the plastic. Another run of boards up there, and then all the plastic wrapped over up top. Tried to tape some of the seams, but that's horrible duct tape right there. It didn't do very good. We're gonna have to go with it. Now, I have a backup plan. I'm gonna get up before daylight first thing in the morning, and if the storm is shifted back this way or is any stronger, I'm gonna get on the inside top and get some of those 16-foot pieces of tin that I still have and actually screw to the wall on the inside. So maybe we won't get too much wind blowing inside the house and rip my plastic out the other way. And if the plastic does rip, it would help knock the rain down instead of on the OSB, and I can still always remove the OSB. I still have a lot to do. I'm just not really gonna be able to record it, to be perfectly honest with y'all. Let me get the tractor and all put up. Since this thunderstorm's coming, we're gonna try to jump in the storm shelter. I wanna show y'all that, a few things that I've got, and I've got to stage it with a few quick supplies. All right, let me give you the tour of the Taj Mahal. I don't think y'all have seen it since. We have installed a rug. We now have a full-size futon in here. So this is nice. This is actually really nice. Got my EcoFlow over here. What else do I have? I've got my Blue Eddy. So I've got 2 battery backups. I've been charging them today. Everything is good, ready to go there. So we have 2 battery backup sources in case we lose power and need to stay in here. Heck, these will even run the AC if y'all have watched that video. It'll run the TV. We got a weather radio. We're good. Tiffany's in stuck a first aid kit and some other stuff out here. We are now about to start bringing stuff out of the house, or camper and building, I should say. I'm also trying this right here. Y'all probably, if you've been watching me do the house build, you've seen me use this. This is a lithium ion battery pack powered fan. I think this is quite neat. I've been really using it in the house, enjoying it, because Now I don't have to unplug my extension cord and run my other fan, which I'm always forgetting. So we're going to put this in here. I also have a DeWalt fan. It's battery powered. I'm going to bring out here, but Tiffany and I both like to have our own fan. So I've been trying that, and I always find that my DeWalt's hogging a battery pack that I need for a drill or something. So if y'all are interested in any stuff like this, I'll put a link in the description for the fan, for all this stuff, as well as the rake that Mr. Donald sent me that I used today. So I always try to include that stuff down there. I just don't ever tell you all that enough. All right, I'm not kidding when I say I still have a few hours worth of stuff to do. I'm going to try to do it. However, looking at the radar, we've got two nasty bands heading back to back coming right now. I'm hearing the thunder, and they don't look very good. So we're going to start running supplies out here, get ready to close this up. And depending on how the bands and all look tonight, we may stay out here tonight. Who knows? Otherwise, we're for sure out here tomorrow morning. I pray the storm shifts. Time will tell. If it looks like tomorrow morning that it has shifted even closer to us, like I said, I'm going to jump up there. I'll pull the camera back out if I do that. And we're going to start screwing tin up and really fortifying the house. But as of right now, they're showing it going far enough east of us. I feel okay, but we're still going to be pretty near the eye. We're going to get these bands, and fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. Well, y'all, I hate to cut you short. I normally don't do this with videos, but right now, recording does not take priority over prepping and getting ready for the storm. Appreciate y'all so much for watching. Sorry, the majority of it was me getting the house ready. That took hours longer than I was ever expecting, but that's the big ticket item. This out here is practically done. There's a few other things I want to button up here. Like I said, if I wake up in the morning, skies are clear enough that I can get into some more stuff, I'll have the camera right back out. We'll record it. So we'll catch y'all in the next video. Stay safe if you're in the path of the storm, and y'all take care.